You're balling with Thick Yoda, and we're going over how to throw a high point pass and a low point pass in Madden 22. So, I got my Xbox controller here for demonstration. On PlayStation, it's the exact same buttons, just instead of LB, it's L1 on PlayStation. Instead of LT, left trigger, on Xbox. In PlayStation, it's L2. So to throw a low point pass, all you're going to do is while you're passing, whenever you press the button to throw it to the receiver, you can pass lead, you can do all the normal stuff. Just hold left trigger or L2 on PlayStation while you do it. So for demonstration, I'm going to snap it, hold L trigger, and pass it like normal. All you have to do is hold down the trigger or L2 while you pass to whatever receiver you're trying to pass to. Again, you can still pass lead, you can lob it, you can bullet pass it, all that's the same. Just hold down left trigger or L2 while you do it. High point pass, same thing, just LB or L1 on PlayStation. Hold it down and you get a high pass. Just hold the button down while you throw, while you press the button to throw to the receiver. That's it. If all you cared about was how to actually throw it, what buttons to press, then congratulations, you've reached the end of this video. However, if you're also looking for guidance on when to throw and how to use it effectively in games, then the rest of this video is going to be helpful for you. So starting off with the low pass, right? That's left trigger. The best time to use that is when you know your player's about to take a hit, right? And so you throw it low so that they catch it and they fall to the ground, thus avoiding the hit. So for example, we're looking at Jakobi Meyers here, who's the Y receiver here. And when his slant crosses over the middle of the field, he could take a big hit from one of the linebackers. So we throw a low pass to avoid that. So let's watch. We throw it, and he falls to the ground, unable to take a hit. So if I just throw a normal pass to the Y receiver on a slant here over the middle of the field, he's going to take a big hit. Let's take a look. And look at that. He takes a hit while he's catching. Now, he was able to hold on that time, but if that's Ray Lewis right there, that wide receiver is about to get destroyed, and he's not going to hold on to the ball. So what we can do there is throw a low pass in anticipation so that he falls to the ground, and you see how that linebacker came in to hit him, but he couldn't hit him because he was already falling to the ground. That's where you want to use a low pass. So another example of it is, say that's a slant. We can try it on a post here. So right, we have Jakobi Meyers on a little bit of a skinny post here. And let's see what happens if we don't pass lead it. So we throw it, and look at that. I even tried to do a possession catch, and he still got popped. So let's see if we can try to fit the ball into that same window, but using a low pass so that he doesn't get hit. So let's try to fit this into the window here. Fit this into a tight window. Boom. And he falls to the ground, doesn't take any hits, completed catch for 25 yards. That's the difference between using a normal pass and a low pass, all right? Now for a high pass, you're mostly going to use these in or near the end zone. So in a situation like this where you're near the end zone, if we're going to try to throw a touchdown here, we know that number 85, Hunter Henry, the tight end on this seam streak here, the RB receiver, we know he's going to get open. But we also know that there might be this linebacker currently marked with the M. We know that he might be in the way of the throw, which means if we just normal bullet pass it, he might intercept it, especially if you're going in head-to-head against, other competitive players who know to be on the lookout for that. If we lob it, that gives time for other defenders to come back and make a play on the ball, right? So what we do is we use a high pass, bulleting. We bullet a high pass to Hunter Henry here, number 85, the RB receiver on the right. We do a high pass bullet so that the ball gets to him quickly so the defense doesn't have a chance to make a play, but that it goes over this linebacker right here covered in the M, okay? So let's take a look at that, all right? We snap it, and we throw it over his head, and we threw it over the receiver's head as well. Thanks, Cam. That's the problem with high passes. Sometimes they're inaccurate, but you see that? We threw it over the linebacker. He wasn't able to make a play on it. Henry caught the ball. He was wide open for a touchdown. All right, just to show you that again. He jumps up, he catches the ball, he has his own space, and nobody else can make a play on it except for Hunter Henry because that ball is thrown so high. For example, if we try to throw a low pass here, look at that. That goes right to his hands. And if we don't even low pass and we just do a normal pass, we just bullet it. You know, that's a linebacker who doesn't make a play on it. But in competitive game modes, you know, if you're going up against another player, they are going to pick that off every single time. So you have to throw a high pass. So that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you learned something. And stay tuned for more Madden 22 content. And give my channel a subscribe if you're trying to see more. That's all I've got for you. Peace.